Hello, Ksenia and dear viewers. Today, against the backstop of the Bolshoi Theatre, we're talking with the Director General of the Delegate Translation Agency. Why we're here in such a beautiful and pretty exotic place?
Welcome to Moscow, and we're now standing in front of the Bolshoi Theatre. Ballet is one of the most important arts in the world and art number one in Russia. Whenever you decide to come to Moscow and to spend your time here, you can be sure that you will be provided with a first-class linguistic support from the Delegate Translation Agency.
Do human translators still exist in our digital age? I thought Google Translate and Deep replaced them a long time ago.
Well, actually, DeepL and Google do help human translators and even human interpreters. However, if we talk about simultaneous interpretation, now the artificial intelligence has not yet achieved the stage of development to replace a human interpreter.
What exactly takes you in the translation business?
Connecting people. I really like when people speak the same language, and I'm very happy to do anything to liaise the people. I think that if the people could really listen to each other and understand each other properly, there would be no wars or conflicts on the planet.
What kind of translations you provide?
Well, first of all, we provide written translation and all types of services associated with written translation. We also do consecutive translation, the oral type of translation, which is called interpreting, and we do the simultaneous interpreting at meetings and negotiations. We also legalize the document, we can notarize them, we can also help you with apostille and actually render a number of all linguistic services you could think of.
What kind of events have you and your team interpreters similar?
My team and I are involved in a huge number of international projects, but I would like just to mention a couple of them. First of all, the famous St. Petersburg Economic Forum, where my team and I were responsible for the private meetings of the ex-Minister of Finance in Russia, Mr. Alexei Kudrin. And another thing I'd really like to mention are the Moscow Exchange Forums, very large events which took place in New York, London and Moscow.
Who was your best speaker to interpret?
Well, definitely Elon Musk. He was invited to one of the Russian very famous, very popular conferences. And the funniest thing is that when he was talking, he was actually interpreted by me at that very moment. And he said, well, by the way, you know, the artificial intelligence is going to replace simultaneous translators in around 5 years. That happened 4 years ago. We still have a year to go.